What's up, everybody? Happy birthday to me. Doing a quick live stream here to hang out. I did this last year and it was a lot of fun, so I thought I would do it today. I'm wearing my birthday shirt. I only wear this Hawaiian shirt. It was a birthday gift in the first place, and I only wear it on my birthday or on the final day of a music festival when I have people to interview. The best experience for this stream, by the way, is YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, also the Instagrams of both Ghost Cult Mag and me at Keefy Flesh Hoarders here. What up? What up? Thank you, Terp Note. I appreciate you. I am recording this. I'm doing another podcast right after this, and then I'm going to see Baroness for my birthday. Pretty fucking rad time for me. If you're feeling charitable and you want to drop me a tip for my birthday so I can get some extra merch at the show, that would rule. Much appreciated here. Thanks, Terp Note. I appreciate you. Here's the live stream menu. I usually push the tip thing during our weekly live stream, which, programming note, that'll be about this time tomorrow. And yeah, you can always drop a tip. Again, I am soon to be launching super thanks, super chats, subscriptions to our Substack. And yeah, we're going to do all the things soon. It's been a crazy, wild day. It's a wild time in the world. Just really quick, a lot of people have reached out to me to, wish me glad tidings. And I'm super humble and, I'm just full of gratitude at this moment. Just absolutely full of gratitude at this time. So I'm, just really appreciative that people actually care about me. I'm lucky I have luck. Oh, that's not correct. That's another channel altogether. But I'm feeling, really happy, which is weird for me, but this is kind of what it is sometimes. You got to take the wins in little places. Richie's here. What up, homie? Just celebrating my birthday. I didn't think I was going to live past 40, and here I am. I am 53 today. Shit is wild. And again, like I said, not anybody that I've worked with in music or interviewed or anybody that works for us at Ghost Cult should not feel compelled to, drop a tip on me. But anybody else that's watching and enjoys our content and appreciates kind of what we do, why we do, and how we do, feel free to, hook it up. You know what I'm saying? Hook it up. I'm also feeling very autumnal. Fall is my favorite time of the year, despite some personal stuff. So I got a little pumpkin from Trader Joe's, and I'm drinking my Trader Joe's green apple seltzer. Thanks, brother. It's people like you. Richie says, congrats on another year around the sun. Much appreciated, bro. You're a part of the reason I get out of bed every day to help support you and help you do what you do. That's why I still do this. I'm still in the game, still taking punches in the ring. 53, being the New York football fan that I am. Badger's here. What's up, brother? Mark Badger. I shared this post of one of my favorite football players of all time, Harry Carson, number 53, because I'm not very creative or anything. So yeah, I'm not as intellectual as I think I am sometimes, but yeah, I'm just hanging out doing the thing. So yeah, 53 years on Earth, hard to believe. Once again, that's our tip menu. If you're feeling charitable, drop us a couple of dollars. I'm going to Baroness after the podcast and after dinner. Evening, one day closer to vacation. Word up, Mark. Where are you go? Are you going somewhere? Is it a staycation? Are you heading to see some music? What are you doing with your vacation? I need to go on a vacation. It's kind of hard when you work for yourself. I haven't actually had just a pleasurable vacation in a long time, but I should go somewhere. Key West, nice work. Florida is nice. I was in Florida a couple times. It was for work mostly, and once at Spooky Empire for Ghost Cult, and it was a lot of fun. But not a place I think I would want to be at a long time unless I was just chillaxing completely. It's a very stressful place. But here's our tip menu. And again, here's our Cash App up on the screen on everywhere except TikTok. In case you're feeling generous, I'll drop the tip menu on TikTok as well. Hundreds of people messaged me, texted me, Facebooked me. I don't really not enjoying Facebook that much anymore right now. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but you know, uh, social media is gonna social media. You know what I'm saying, Vern? Hold on 1 second. Let me just drop the menu in here. I don't have too long to talk because I have my other podcast to do right after this. But I'm gonna make sure that I prepared some information, some fun stuff for you guys. Because again, my birthday, I'm celebrating. I got thrown a very nice party last weekend at my girlfriend's family. They seem to really like me. I really have grown to love them. They're really lovely people. And my girlfriend is amazing and already gave me some amazing gifts. And yeah, I feel very, very fortunate. Where's a comment? Here we go. If anybody's feeling generous, here's all the places you can drop us a tip. Serpent is here. See if anybody's hanging out on Hopkins Law. What's up? Thanks, Hopkins Law, so much. I appreciate that. It is a happy birthday. And let's talk a little bit. Hey, Dawn is here. What's up, Dawn? She is awesome. She might even be watching. I'm sure she agrees with you. So this is where my story started. I'm sorry, y'all on TikTok are not going to get to appreciate this little slide deck, but here's where my story begins: the Bronx, New York, in the projects. I grew up right in the shadow of the Bronx Botanical Gardens, not too far from the Bronx Zoo, about 2 miles from Yankee Stadium, where I spent a lot of days in my childhood and my adulthood. Grew up a Giants football fan, if you missed that at the beginning. Here's my folks. This is where I came from. This beautiful lady and this handsome devil guy. And this picture on the right-hand side is okay, Don, stop being cute. Thank you, Melissa. This picture on the right hand is my dad, my mom, and my 2 late brothers. So everybody in that photo is unfortunately passed on. But yeah, pretty cool. Here's the first known picture of me that I know of. This is me as a baby. Holy cow, I was cute as a button. I have a little bit of hair there. I'm probably like not quite a year old in that picture. I got pajamas on that I think I had for a long time, and a little bit of a Caesar cut there back then. It's kind of fun. And then let's see what else. Here's some more baby pictures of me. Look how adorable I was. The middle picture, I think, is my first birthday. And I have a little, the eyes and the cheeks, right? And the rest of my features, my chin and stuff came in from my dad later. And I have my mom's like sort of nose and eyes and eyebrows. The middle picture is my first birthday. And you can see I'm in the same chair that I'm in this older picture with the superhero tights that I wore my whole childhood. And of course, you can see where that electric swing used to murder babies. I don't know when my parents got rid of it, but kids used to get their necks caught up in the chain and die. So I did not get caught up. I know, right? The crazy red hair. And of course, you can see in my hand there, of course, in my left hand is a cookie. So that's where the beginning of my health problems began, probably in my youth with the cookie. But I love this middle picture of me. I don't know if you can see it because it's kind of a bad cell phone picture of a photo. I don't know where it is, but I have a button-down shirt and a vest on at 1 year old. What in the actual fuck? Your brother survived the chair. I know, man, and I think my brother had survived that chair. My oldest brother, my other brother, I miss a lot. The other one was a douche. Here's some pictures of me in my 20s playing in my bands. The picture on the left, if you're watching this on YouTube, is me at CBGB's basement gallery. That is now the John Varvato store on the Lower East Side. There's my co-owner of Ghost Cult singing backup with my band, Hated. On the right, we're all wearing green. It's kind of weird. We're matching. And And that picture of me on the right with the crazy hair and the hockey jersey is my first band gig ever in 1998. That was like a real band gig, not like all city chorus, not like I performed a bunch of times before this, but like when I played metal, that was my first show. I think there's some other. I'm fingerstyle bass all the way, bro. Barely can play with a pick. I'll play guitar with a pick. Here's me with Salted Wounds again. Omar on drums, Fahad on guitar, Mike on vocals. I think Mike's at the Mets game. I asked him to join because I thought he would like this photo. I got my army pants on and my old school throwback CBGB shirt there and my blue Ibanez bass. Here's me. This is about as New York as I get. I got like shell toe blue and white Adidas, my New York Yankees shirt, and a Yankees bucket hat. And I normally don't do bucket hats. My phone is still blowing up with people texting and messaging me. It's adorable. So I'm sorry if the TikTok here on the phone is getting interrupted. It is does prone to happen. I don't wear a lot of bucket hats, as you can see. And here's this picture of me now, the music journalist Keefy. Oh, you don't know, dude. There's a bunch of pictures of me slung low like corn. I am constantly rocking the low slung bass. My back would probably not like it anymore. I had to sweep up something earlier, and my back was like, "What are you doing, old man?" I got texted a thing about. I'll share it in a minute about AARP. That is adorable. It was like, "Oh yeah, AARP." So that's me at St. Vitus Bar, Battle Vest, me. This is in like 2018, 2019, where we used to do a lot of these band interviews in person. So if you nice, good Wayne's World reference there, Don. So if you've seen these pictures, you see me now. If you come to us through our podcast or our YouTube interviews, that is all because I am interviewing bands on YouTube. I hope to go back to some metal festivals again and interview people in person because I really like the in-person stuff, but we'll see what happens. This is a fun picture of me. You may be metal. You may be more metal than me, especially with this Hawaiian shirt on. But this happy birthday picture, this is from quite a while ago, but this is me at Chicago Open Air eating a plate of nachos while watching Slayer. And my friend was like, "Hey, turn around and, here's a picture of you." And I think I have a napkin in the hand, not even interrupting the correct devil horns because Jinx Dawson taught me how to give the horns correctly with a fork. Well, I mean, they were like very messy, like I don't know, probably not a good food choice at a hot midsummer festival to have like the loaded nachos. But when in Rome, nachos. There's my Game of Thrones shirt. I drink and I know things. That's what I do. And yeah, man, that's this is the way. I had that shirt on this weekend. So, I like coming on these things and rapping with people. I got a few more crumbled napkin, extremely keefy. You know it. I'm just feeling very grateful. A lot of people have, turned up for me today, and it's really kind and sweet. I'm very lucky. While I'm here, I'll put the view back to just me. And again, like I said, if you guys I'm going to Baroness right after the podcast and a quick dinner. So if anybody wants to, throw me some ducats, cool. But I wanted to share I'm not a real materialistic person. Yes, I collect records and music memorabilia and stuff, but I'm not like super materialistic. But I wanted to share and celebrate some stuff that I did get for my birthday. So some of the presents that my wonderful girlfriend got me include this Liquid Death Metallica collab shirt. It's funny, Don. I was just talking to Melissa earlier about how we met and what a fan I was of your blog and writing before I knew you, before the book. But yeah, here's this Metallica shirt. This is pretty rad. It's the M72 World Tour Liquid Death shirt. I could only show like the top half of this to family when we went to dinner because when we had dinner at Melissa's parents' house, because I was like, yeah, they're not going to appreciate this shirt. They're not going to like this shirt at all. But yeah, I much appreciate it. I'll wear it maybe tomorrow. Melissa also got me this, which is really cool. It's a really cool present here. This is something I needed to have in my house and in my life. I don't know if I have a chance to I can plug it in here, but I definitely could have set it up first and prepared for this. I did not. But let's see. I think I'm not sure. Let's see. I have one opening on the oh, oops, my bad. Unplug the monitor and not the mouse. Oops, my bad. There we go. Heyo. Will it work? Let's see. Yay, cool. Look what I got. So Melissa gave me this now playing sign, which will perfectly hold my vinyl that I got for my birthday. So Melissa's family gave me some shekels, some money. So Melissa got me this for my my new record shelves. So this is rad, and this is exactly what it's supposed to do. Now playing. And so here's one of the records that I got. This is it's not super rare, but it's pretty cool. I went to Throw House Records, my favorite record store in San Francisco, and they are a co-op record store, local Oakland and San Francisco and Bay Area, San Jose. Everybody, artists come and donate stuff there so they can sell. And so I found this. This is crazy. I knew this existed, but I hadn't ever had one. This is Feist and Mastodon on a 7-inch single. This was released for Record Store Day 2023. And they covered each other, which is lovely. Mastodon doing a Commotion, which they fucking crushed. They made it hard rock, and it's great. And Feist doing kind of like a broken pop version of Black Tongue, if you remember that song from The Hunter, which I'm a big fan of. So I got this. This was $10. Super stoked. And then also, I got this guy, which I haven't opened or put in the vinyl yet, but David Bowie and Nine Inch Nails Industrial Collaborations, the legendary U.S. broadcast. And I know Nick does not like Nine Inch Nails, but I think this was actually recorded for KSHE 95 in St. Louis. I'm not 100% sure. What's up, William Altman? Lysandro, what's up? Appreciate everybody that's passed by and showed some love today for my birthday. So I'm really excited about this great album here. Obviously, they're obvious. It's like everything but I'm Afraid of Americans, but I don't even care about that. This is Nine Inch Nails backing up Bowie, and Bowie with Nine Inch Nails doing his own songs and Nine Inch Nails. Pretty rad, I have to say. Pretty rad. And then also, I know, me too. I wish I'm Afraid of Americans was on here. I don't remember if that was on Bowie's record or a one-off. Maybe you know. And I think this thing turns different colors. It's now playing sign. I have not read the information yet. I should have. Oh, there we go. That's how you change the colors. There's red, green, blue, New York Giants blue. Looks like a yellow. It's kind of a sky blue. And my favorite color, purple. So that is right. It was Bowie's record. Thanks, hon. I'm never sure. Sometimes I forget things. Also, just last and not least, as I get ready to sign off here, I did get this awesome. I've been talking a lot about this on the channel. It's been on a post on our website. Super Sevens, Dimebag Darrell. The best comment I saw about this Super 7 reaction figure is that he looks like a young Cornell, like Screaming Life Cornell, except for the red beard, which is true. I feel like Darrell was always smiling. And so he's a guy that I think I would have liked to have seen, a smile on his face, because I feel like Darrell was, so fun and so fun loving that he was always, he might have looked mean when he was soloing or riffing, but he was an absolute gem and a sweetheart. And we're losing a lot of heroes. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. But props to Super 7, Dimebag Darrell with the little back cover that kind of reminds me of my old school G.I. Joes growing up. And got the classic Dimebag Darrell Dean, the original Red Dean, not the Lightning Dean for the Ride the Lightning, but still pretty rad that this exists. And, perhaps the rest of Pantera. I know they've got Funkos of the classic Pantera, the album Funko set. So I hope and I wonder if eventually there will be a full Pantera band. Vinny deserves one. Philip, I'm sure, will get one. So yeah, man. Yep. And I will take Melissa there, and I will take Nick there when he comes to town. And yeah, 53, man. I'm just again overwhelmed and appreciative of everybody that has reached out, messaged, texted, message in a bottle, smoke signals, and Don again. That's right. Um, so yeah, thanks for everybody for showing up and wishing me a happy birthday today. On to the next podcast where I will go record Glacially Musical Podcast. And then on to Baroness tonight. I might be coming down with a little bug. I hope not, but I'm gonna take good care of myself and baby myself a little. Anywho, that's the live stream. Thanks for turning up for the second year in a row for me. Hopefully make this a regular thing. I think last year I was on for like an hour. People were just conversating. It was like a very busy time. Might have gone on a little earlier or later. I don't recall. But just my birthday this year fell on a Wednesday. So thanks again for everybody. Again, just absolutely humbled. I will be back this time tomorrow with the weekly ritual Ghost Cult's news show, rock and metal news show, wherever you watch stuff, where you're watching this now, as well as all over the web. And I will see you in the next one. Cheers. One of these turns it off. I forgot that one.